Continuing the Only in Minnesota series, which I never actually made an official series. I want to talk about buffer towns. Now maybe it's just me because I haven't actually talked to anybody else about this and this whole video might just be a flop. But like a toddler eating dinner, Minnesota does not seem to like its real towns touching each other. We have these fucking pretend towns in between these little towns. These places have their own names and a lot of times even their own interstate exits. They don't actually like really exist because they share the zip code and post office of their neighboring real towns. Generally, they consist of a gas station, a couple bars, and maybe a trailer park. And if any of y'all have ever driven the 35 corridor from the cities up to Duluth, you've seen this. So you get north of Forest Lake and the urban sprawl starts to slow down a little bit, right? And then there's Wyoming, and I'll give Wyoming's a real town. They got a hospital. It's a legitimate place. And then there's Stacy, which has what? A gas station, I think? And then there's North Branch, which is a real town. And then there's Harris, which has a gas station and a bait shop and a little diner, and that's about it. They used to have the world's trashiest strip club called Heartbreakers. Like, the place didn't even have a pole, but that just got turned into a restaurant a long time ago. Sorry, got distracted. Where was I? Oh, right, continuing north, then we get to Rush City, which shouldn't be a real town, but it is. Then we get to Rock Creek, which is two bars right next door to each other that both sell off sale, and a gas station across the street that also sells off sale. And a little trucker cafe that's moving. And there's Pine City, which is a real town with two exits because they're fucking fancy. And then Baroon, which just has a liquor store and a gas station that also has a liquor store. And then Hinckley, which is a real town again. And I've noticed that this is kind of the case no matter which direction you go once you get away from the cities. And I don't know why all these little no-name places need to have their own name, but I have noticed in my travels around the country, I've never quite experienced the same phenomenon so consistently anywhere else.